Most personal trainers, when they set out on their own, their business fails within 2 years. I want to make sure that doesn't happen to you. I want to make sure that you earn enough money every single year to love your work. From talking to loads of personal trainers, new, old, and some people who used to be personal trainers, I think there are three main reasons why personal training business fail. First reason is that you're sold a lie, especially when people take online courses. Online courses or the 6-week course to become a personal trainer. These companies sell you on the fact that you're going to be charging $80, $90, $100 or £100 an hour really easily, and you're going to have a diary full of 30 or 40 sessions a week. You do the maths, you think, oh wow, that's a seriously good income. You come out fresh on the gym floor with your new qualification, and the reality is nowhere near that. You're scrabbling around for 20 or 30 bucks an hour, and you're struggling around for clients. Now you need to be realistic with what you're going to do as soon as you get your qualification, because I can guarantee very few people are going to be charging $80, $90, $100 an hour in their very first year. You need to learn your trade. You need to learn your trade on the gym floor. You need to build confidence. You need to know how to deal with money as well. So again, just take a step back and be realistic with what you're expecting in your first year and second year and third year. That's not saying that your prices can't ramp up very quickly. No way. That can definitely happen. But just be realistic in what you think you can actually turn over in those first couple of years. An example of this is my own dad. Now, when I first set up my personal training business, in the first year, I hate to say it, I earned £2,500. Absolutely nothing, about $3,000 in my first year. My dad looked at my figures at the end when he helped me do my tax return and said, Rob, I think it's time to get a proper job. Now that really hurt, but also it inspired me. He was 100% right, but also he was 100% wrong. Because from then on, I then pushed and then got to my 6 figures. And I know that you can do the same, but you just need to be aware that those first few months, first few years can be incredibly tough. If you love what you do, stick with it, but just make sure you don't make the same mistakes that I did. The second reason I see personal trainers fail, or young personal trainers fail within their businesses, is because they're not willing to put in the work in. They're not willing to do the hours when the clients want to do the hours. Now, certainly to start off with, personal training can be incredibly antisocial. You can be working incredibly antisocial hours, but you have to be available in other people's downtime. So if most guys are working, for example, a 9 to 5, you're going to have to be doing a fair few hours each morning and a fair few hours in the evening. And if you're not prepared to do that to start off with, your business is really going to struggle to gain momentum. Now, that's not saying that further down the line you can't start to reduce those hours and actually pick your hours like I do every single week. But to start off with, to get the ball rolling, to get you used to being with clients, to get you used to personal training, accept every single hour you can. Do you know what? Some of my most enjoyable hours were 4:30 sessions with a trader. Now, I had to get up at 3:30 in the morning just to get to him on time for 4:30. I look back at that now, part of me thinks, Rob, that was absolutely ridiculous. But no, it really wasn't. It taught me that if I wanted to go out and get the money, and I wanted to be in front of the right people, like traders, like bankers, I needed to be doing those early sessions. And likewise at the other end of the day. So if someone offers you a chance to PT them, and you think, oh, it's a bit early, or oh, it's a bit late, sod it. If you're early on in your development as a personal trainer, grab it. Because I tell you what, you will learn more from those sessions than any session 12 o'clock midday. The third reason I think most personal trainers fail when they start their business is because they don't treat their personal training as a business. They treat it more like a pastime because they were into the gym, or they enjoyed training, or they got the qualification at university, or they did GCSE, or A-level, or whatever. But they don't treat it like a business. They don't have the terms and conditions put in place. They don't have the protocols. They don't actually turn up and give a proper service. As soon as you start to treat your business as a business and you being the boss of that business, you will start seeing personal training in a whole different light. So just think about it. Ask yourself, am I being professional? And if you're not, try and change things. Try and make sure your appearance is good. Try and make sure you speak to people in the correct manner. Try and make sure that you're always trying to educate yourself as well as your clients. Make sure that people are respecting you and your time. Make sure that you've got your paperwork in place. And most importantly, make sure you're having fun. Your business can thrive, but you just need to set it up in the right manner. So make sure you don't make the same mistakes so many personal trainers make. Think about those 3 factors and let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. If you can like and subscribe, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But until the next video, I'll see you then.